Hello, everyone. Although it looks like I'm on my own. Well, it's a beautiful day here today. So the question is, am I going to get anyone in? Well, if I'm not, I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I went into a shop yesterday in Cork City, new shop called Normal, and yes, that is its name. It's a Dutch discount store, and it was amazing. Hi, Anna. Beginning to think I was going to be on my own. Hi, Rusty. Hi, Kathy. So I was saying yesterday I went into a new shop in the city called Normal, and it's a discount store. It actually opened on Thursday. Obviously, I don't go out on Saturday, but yeah, it was a brilliant shop. Never on my own. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Sometimes I do try. Hi, Frico. When it's a beautiful day out, you want to put the effort in. I'm echoing. Okay. I'm not for you, Anna. Okay. So it's not me that's echoing. I'm not wearing earphones, so I wouldn't know. Thank you, Anna. Very nice of you to say. Hi, Jamie. Okay, thank you, Anna. I was beginning to worry then. Thank you, Frico. Hi, Righty. So, what everyone been doing this weekend? As I said, I went to a new shop. Absolutely fabulous. If you ever come to Cork City, that is the one shop that you definitely must go to. If you can think of anything, it's probably in there. And what was nice about the discount shop was it caters for all budgets. So if you've only got a couple of euro, you will still buy something from there. If you've got a good bit of money, you'd still find something in there. I actually got a few products from there. Um, some of them are snacks, which I will be doing. A modern day Woolworths. No, righty. I know what I remember Woolworths. It's not. They're the ones that had the pick and mix and stuff. It's how can I describe it? Right. It has perfumes, it has aftershaves. Top brands and not top brands. It has hair products, hair accessories, men's and women's and children's. Some are from Japan, some of them are from Korea, some are from Denmark. They do snack bits like different Pringles, different kinds of drinks I've never seen before. I mean, they do a lot of stuff, and it's not rubbish. I actually bought myself a perfume for €1, and it smells divine. And it's only a little bottle. And I got myself a lipstick, 2 lip balms. They were only €1 for 2. I can't tell you the snacks I got because they will come up in a future video, but they didn't cost much either. And I even have one that's related to Mr. Beast in Dublin. No, in Cork City, Kathy. There is going to be one going into Dublin soon, though. They're very good prices. Very, very good prices. I mean, it took us like 45 minutes just to go round the shop. And we didn't even look at absolutely everything. So I definitely recommend that. The only thing I would say though, the where it is at it used to be an Argos store back in the day before it closed down years and years and years ago. And next door to it is Deals, which would be your Poundland. So I don't think Deals would be. I definitely need to go back. There is some Japanese products there that I'm actually quite interested. My daughter bought one yesterday, and it's a shampoo, but it's a special one. It was from Japan. She used it today, and her hair looks amazing. Believe it or not, we don't have that many vape shops in Cork City. I mean, there is some, but there's not a great many. Hi, Paul. Hope your holiday is going well. I've seen some of your turkey content. I hope you're having a fabulous time. I saw the pool with the slides and everything, thinking, yeah, I'm jealous. But yeah, I was going to do a video on the haul, but I was like, no one's going to be interested in that. But if you are interested in it, I will be going again in 2 weeks' time because my daughters are meeting us somewhere else next week. So I'll be going up again in 2 weeks' time. And I can get some more stuff. And then if you want me to do a haul and show you some of the things that you can get, I will do that. As I said, it's not that expensive in there. I'm glad you're having an awesome time, Paul. You deserve it. I'm jealous you're in Ireland. Well, then, Kathy, you're going to have to come over and see us. We're having glorious weather at the moment. Okay, I'll do one, Anna. I'll do a haul and show you. I'll show you the outside of the shop. I won't actually video in there because it gets too packed and I'd be catching too many people on the video. I obviously with my phone, everyone's going to know I need a small camera to do that, to do it discreetly. But I will get stuff and I will show you. I love Ireland. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. No problem, Anna. But there's loads of stuff. And obviously I'm going to be trying some stuff out as well. As I said, I bought a bottle of perfume yesterday. That's the bottle. It's called Predator. And it was €1. And it smells really nice. But of course, they do bigger bottles and they do different kinds of perfumes. They actually did one that looks like a cake, like a cupcake. And one had a donut on it. One had a chocolate bar with a straw in it. I can't remember what the other one was. You had a huge bottle of that. Nice one. It actually smelled. I like the smell. I got it on the off chance. Never heard of it. Saw it and I was like, €1, can't go wrong. They actually have little atomizers as well because most of my perfumes are big bottles, and obviously you don't want to put a big bottle in your bag, but they have little atomizers. I don't know why I didn't pick one up, but I was going to. Because they're actually handy to put in your bag. And then you can use your bigger perfume, put it into your bigger perfume and put it into your bag. €40 for the big bottle. They did have a big bottle in there. It was nowhere near €40. 40 quid, should I say. Grab loads of them. Yeah, I know that. I think the big bottle was 15. I think it was either 15 or €16. And like, I don't like getting the big bottles unless I know what the smell is. And obviously, it was in a sealed box. Much cheaper now, yeah. I'm very fussy with my perfumes. I think the only one branded I've had, my daughter's bought for my 40th, which was the Lady Gaga one. I can't even remember what it was called now. But I actually loved that perfume. It's so expensive. But then again, perfumes are. We'll say hello to Andy back for us. And I hope he's enjoying his holiday. Yeah. There's no harm in trying perfumes or whatever or €1. Like I got this it's a lip tint. That's the colour. And that was €1.50. And that's actually really nice. It's moisturising. And that's what it's called. And then I use lip balm because I get very dry lips. I get chapped lips. And I have a habit of picking them like an idiot. So I got these. This one's a strawberry one. And then I got aloe vera one. Now, these were in a packet of 2. So I got 2 and then I got 2. And that came to €2. Well, €1 because I got a freebie, which means I got one free. And they go over the top. That's actually closed. So they have good a lot amount of product. And they're both nice. This Monopoly money is confusing. What money are you using, Paul? I don't know what they use in Turkey. Hi, Andy. I see you in chat. Love that colour. Yeah, I like my browns and purples. But when I mean purple, I mean like a pinky purple. Paul bought half a tin of deodorant for €3. €3. That's a rip-off. No, Kathy, I've never been in Dublin. Always Cork. Euros and Monopoly money. It's not Monopoly money. It's worth more than the pound. That's for sure. Should we only pay what? €1 to €1.50 for deodorant? Like €3 for deodorant. That's a rip-off. And it's not rubbish deodorant. It's good deodorant. I buy it every couple of weeks. Never been to Cork. Cork is a beautiful place. I do want to take you out in summer. Summer's here. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done out and about properly before. I've just shown you shops. I've never been out and about. And I'm nervous of doing it with my phone because everyone can tell you're doing it with a phone. I want to be kind of discreet. But I do really want to show you cock as well, though. Well, I didn't know that at the time. Well, if you that's a rip off, mate. They ripped you off. It was a shop owner getting his own back on him. That's very expensive. I mean, we're supposed to be called Rip Off Island, and we pay €1 to €1 for body spray. Yeah, go and get your money back. Half a tin for it as well. Like. Ah, Kathy, you've been to somewhere I haven't. I've never been to Donegal. Well, I got a United top for €5. Okay, fair enough. Was it a knockoff one, though? I know that's the kicker, half a tin. Exactly. That shouldn't have even been €1. It should have been 50 cents. I have bought soap for 50 cents, though. Has anyone used this? That's what it looks like out of the packet. It smells absolutely divine. You've never seen it before, Anna? No, I haven't seen this one before either. And it says magical spell, and it's got exotic blooms and essential oil. Because I'm a shower gel girl. I'll let you know, Anna, because that smells absolutely divine. Thank you, Andy. You used it years ago, Kathy. I've never seen it before. And it absolutely smells divine. And 50 cents. Yes, please. Old time soap. Ah. Well, I'll certainly be using that because it absolutely does smell divine. It smells better than some of my body washes. And then I got a set. If you can see it, there we go. A set in this fragrance. I got the shower gel and hand soap that's in the thing, and this €3 for the three of them. And that actually is a really good hand cream. If it's good, I'm going to be buy it. Love soaps. I love soaps too, but I like a lot of the soaps. I don't like the smell of, but that one I like the smell of. We're talking about old-fashioned soaps. They actually do old-fashioned. When I mean old-fashioned, I say the fragrances are kind of old-fashioned. The more floral, the more what my grandmother and my mother would have used. But they actually are. I don't know if it's because my taste of smell. They actually do smell really nice. Exactly, Anna. I have got some good things, and I'm definitely going back in there. That is going to be my number one shopping Cork to eat every time. Hi, Narinda. They do. They. That's what I like. That's what I liked about the old-fashioned perfumes and stuff. It used to last. Now that's what I like about this one because it actually does last. It'll last you it won't last you for days, but it would last you the whole day. Whereas a lot of perfumes are either way too strong when you put them on, and then they've faded within about an hour. But I will definitely get more things, and I'll show you what I've got. And I will get some guy things as well because I'll get them from my hubby. And then obviously the guys don't feel left out. Yeah. And you're paying like what, 15, 20 euro a bottle of perfume to last you an hour. The bottle's gone before the end of the month. And I don't like that. But I have some sweets and stuff that I've never seen either. And they're definitely not from the UK or Ireland. Mario is well, thanks, Anna. And thank you for that. I try my best. I know I have men watching me as well, so it's only fair that I cater to both. And as I said, if Mario doesn't like it, my son will have it. I will try and film in there if I can. I'm not going to promise just in case I can't. It depends on how packed the shop is. Normal companies from US. No, it's not, Kathy. It's from Denmark. I've already researched it. It's from Denmark. I mean, you may have a normal shop in the US, but ours is definitely from Denmark. I did my research. That's one thing everybody won't tell you. I do my research. If I'm going to some places or if I know places that are opening, I will do my research first. Yeah, that's true and all, Anna. I remember going in trying to do a video for the channel before where I was trying to gauge different prices of what you can fly to Cork, Kathy. You most certainly can. Did I hear what happened last night on Simo's Live? No, I didn't, Jamie. Please tell me what happened. But yeah, I went to different shops, and the only shop I had security following me was Super Value, and I felt so intimidated. Instead of him coming up to me saying, "Oh, excuse me, what are you doing?" he followed me around the shop like I was a thief. So that was uncomfortable. Don't worry about it. You'll have to text me now, Jamie, because you're gonna have me racking my brain. So will you please text me, Jamie? Don't leave me out the loop. You do, Martin. Is he talking about Jack? Okay, thank you, Jamie. Hi, Paul. That's not Paul, is it? Oh, okay. It is Paul. I was thinking the same, Jamie. I'm like, that's not Paul. Are we sure that is Paul, or are we sure it's not Paul? Nope, never say. Can we have confirmation that it's Paul? If it's not Paul, then please get rid of him. Jamie, is that Paul? Anna, tell her it's me. Yeah, it's PJT. I'm live after you, Martine. Yeah, anyone can say that. Leave him there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, exactly, Anna. Thank you, Jamie. Thanks, Michelle. Paul, we know it's you now. Michelle said it was you. Sorry, mate. Whoops. Oh. Hope you're okay, Em. Yeah, it certainly did get us thinking. I don't know. That is definitely Paul. He knows why we did it. He knows. And I apologize. Paul will be there going, it's me, it's me, it's me. Oh dear. Yeah, exactly, Anna. Oh. We just don't want anyone impersonating you, Paul. That's all. We're on our toes. We're on the ball. You're welcome, Anna. It certainly did make us laugh. Eyes are pure. We look after our mates. So what's everyone doing on this glorious Sunday? I'm saying it's glorious. It could be raining where you are. Hi, Sam. So what is the weather like where you are? I hope it's glorious. Otherwise, it kind of sounds like I'm rubbing it in. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Is it warm as well, though, Anna? Like, I have my window wide open. So if you hear any cars go by, because I can't hear them, I'm deaf as a doornail. Spending time with my mum. That's nice, Sam. Got some sun now, but there's a chilly wind. Oh, that's crap. It's sunny here. Nice. Want to barbecue? Yeah, it's warm, but there's also a slight breeze. Okay. I'm actually getting something in a few weeks to do an inside barbecue because we don't have an outside. Well, obviously we have an outside, but we don't have a yard or a garden. So I was thinking, how can I do a barbecue inside using a barbecue rather than a normal grill or whatever? And I've actually found a barbecue that you can use indoors that doesn't cost an awful lot. So I'm thinking of getting it and trying it. Yeah, I've been looking around because I was like, I've never had a barbecue. I seriously never had a barbecue. So I was looking around and I actually found one that you can use indoor. And it is a proper barbecue that you can use on a table and you can use it indoors. So that's on my bucket list for the next maybe 3 weeks. I'll be getting that. You do love cooking on a barbecue, and Sam loves the barbecue. I've never had one. It is pretty cool because, as I said, it's something I would like to try, and it's something I've never had. You didn't know it was it? Well, see, research, look, and ye shall find. But it actually is. So I am going to get that. I'm not going to say where I'm going to get it, but I am going to get it. I'll tell you when I got it, where I got it from. What am I going to make? Well, we'll see when I've got it, and then I can ask people for suggestions because obviously I've never done one. So ask people for suggestions what they would like to see me barbecue on this product. But that'll be in with the other videos because I'm already a few videos ahead, but they're not going to be coming out until the end of May, beginning of June. Most definitely, Anna. Ribs. Okay. We can do that. I will make my own barbecue sauce though because I don't like sweet barbecue sauce. I'm not going to get a bottled one. I'll do my own marinade. And I haven't had ribs for a long time. And they're normally shop bought that's already marinated. I've never liked any of them because the barbecue sauce is too sweet. I cook jerk chicken and minted lamb on barbecue, smoked sausages, normal chicken burgers, hot dogs. Okay. Well, I've got a few ideas then. And I can do different marinades. Yeah. And of course, I'll have to do some plain ones for Mario because he doesn't like sauces. I seriously boil them for 2 hours, then add rib rub and make from scratch. Nice. That's a good thing about it helps make them tender. Yeah, and it removes the fat. Exactly. I'll do some of my own marinades and my own rubs. As I said, Mario's will probably be basic. One, he doesn't like sauces and stuff, and two, he's not really allowed certain things anyway. Yeah, I'm the same, Sam. I love to cook. And like it is barbecue season. You don't want to be cooking. You don't want to be making like stews and stuff. But I said I've a lot of stuff coming up anyway. I've done like 6 of the World Cup recipes. I eat asparagus. I eat almost anything, or I'll give it almost anything a try once. As I said, some of the World Cup ones, I'm gonna have to go out of my comfort zone because some things I don't want to eat, but I'm gonna have to eat. And some of it's just mundane stuff like a bloody egg. But I ate eggs. The thought of an egg. But I'm gonna have to do it because it's in the recipes. And if I do the recipes, I've got to stay true to the recipe. Steam it and then make sauce of butter, lemon, and dill. That sounds nice, actually. Is the egg mixed with things or sort of and not sort of without giving the recipes away? Some are and some are not. It's just a thought of even if I know there's an egg in my food. I mean, I go and I know there's products I use. There is egg in them, but I don't see the egg going into the. It's weird, but that's. Hi, Chef Brooklyn. My day is wonderful. Hope yours is too. Yeah, it's just it's from when stupid Edwina Curry scared the living daylights out of us. I was a kid, and obviously when you're a kid, you listen to stupid things. I've not been able to eat an egg since. Okay. Happy Mother's Day to my dad and happy Father's Day to my mom. If you say so. Welcome in, by the way, Mr. Guy. I didn't know it was Mother's Day today. Is it Mother's Day in USA? Yep, this Mother's Day in the USA. Happy Mother's Day to all the ones in the USA. Our Mother's Day is already gone. That confuses me sometimes. Hello to you as well, Mr. Guy. Yeah, because your Mother's Day is different times than our Mother's Day. Our Mother's Day is in March. So, but it's confusing sometimes because when I go on Instagram, I'll see it in March and then I'll see it in May, and I'm like, what? You forget sometimes. People celebrate certain days different times a year. Yeah, you see it everywhere, and you're like, I think one of my daughters actually did that one year. She was like, did I buy you a Mother's Day present? And I was like, yeah, why? It's Mother's Day. And I'm like, no, it's not. We had ours, love. And she's like, thank God for that. Yeah, UK and Ireland have their Mother's Day in March. I'm not sure about any other country, but that I know that's our Mother's Day. But yeah, it can be confusing sometimes. But it's all good. Anna. I know what you mean, though, because as I said, my daughters did the same. Rate my beer, what a lad. Oh, yeah, lol, I mean. So is Skeg Vegas. Are you related? Single girl, most definitely not. Thanks for asking, though. No, maybe. I wondered why the face looked familiar. Not your twin brother, is it? Oh. So taking footballs on later. I don't know who's playing. Don't really care. Yeah. You could be right there, Anna. That would be confusing then, wouldn't it? Oh. It come out in a year's time. Hey, people, all along it was me and my brother. Joe could be on us. That's what magicians used to do, wasn't it? When they used to have one coming out of the box and one would be behind, pretending to be somewhere else and then just pop out. Twin brother. Yep, definitely. Twin brother. That will be hilarious. Well, you're going to have Paul thinking now, can I actually do that? Can I get clothes that can rip off in seconds? Not giving you ideas, Paul. Because I know you can actually get them. They're done with Velcro. They'd be like, I'm going a while. Woof. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Total different outfit. They would actually make a great one now. Great joke. There you go, Paul. Me and Anna have just given you an idea. Let's see if you can pull it off. It would be the funniest. You'd have all the new people going, huh? And we'd be swearing, yeah, that's his twin brother. Didn't you know that? All laughing. Takes one to know one, Paul. Exactly, Anna. Everybody would be confused. Just don't stand too near the mic, otherwise it'll pick up the Velcro opening. We're mad because you made us mad. Yeah, if we hear the Velcro, then it'd kill the joke. Oh. I bet you're thinking about it though, Paul, haven't you? That little seed growing in your head because we put it there. And you don't want to say so. Exactly, Anna. He's thinking about it. It'll stew in his head now for a while. You're definitely thinking about it though, Paul. You'll wait until we've forgotten about it, and then you'll do it. Yeah, I know it's you because you're in blue. You're a mod. Exactly, Anna. Deal on my backup. Yeah, no problem. We weren't. It sounds horrible now, but we just wanted to make sure that no one was taking your name off. In case I upset you too. Yeah, we were just protecting you. We just wanted to make sure that it was not someone imitating you. You know, there's some idiots out there. Don't know why they never come into my chat though. Hi, Betty. Welcome in. No one that brave with you. That's scared of you. Oh, they don't need to be scared of me. I'm lovely. Really, I am. I'm sweet and innocent. Hi, Vanessa. Oh. We definitely not let Paul forget that one now. Exactly. Sweet and innocent, me. Hope you're doing well, Vanessa. We're all sweet and innocent in this chat. Even the voice of the sweet and innocent as innocent me is an angel. We are sweet and innocent. Glad you're doing okay, Vanessa. Haven't seen you around for a while. You get used to people's names and who comes in and stuff. When they don't come in Not that they have to. You wonder if they're okay and stuff. Like I thought I was going to be on my own today, and like I'm grateful whoever comes in. And I haven't done one on my own for a long time, and I haven't even done a live for a while. So I'm dipping my toes in, so to speak. There you are, Paul. Look at my night ball. My night ball's not lazy. Your night ball, all he wants is a drink. Been doing stuff around the house and more fence posts to replace tomorrow. Bad winds this week. Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. Yours is pissed. I know, Anna, but you get worried thinking, I have been there. My very first one, I was talking to myself. It wasn't comfortable. It took me a long while to do anything after that. I didn't even show my face on camera. I think it was a year, maybe a year and a half before I showed my face. I'm going to sort him out, the idiot. Yeah. Because he is very lazy. Thank you, Anna. Oh, Paul, we're never pissed for long. No, his night ball's always pissed. Morning, noon, and night. Don't know where he puts it all. Yeah, and he likes to repeat himself. Exactly. We'll have to sack him if he doesn't do his job. Saying that, when I first used Nightbot, my Nightbot timed everybody out. Scream, I dare you. No, thank you. You scream. Very rude, that Nightbot. Exactly. There you go. There's your scream. No. I said you scream. I didn't say I was going to. You can scream all you want. No, I don't scream. No. I don't scream. Exactly, Anna. Sweet and innocent. I don't need to scream. I'm not a rock star. I do breathe fresh air and I have my window open. Thank you. Maybe you need to breathe the fresh air. Go outside your door and breathe it in. Open the door. Smell that wonderful air. There you go. And Anna's asking if anyone wants a cup of tea. I would, Anna, but I don't drink tea. I just drink water. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, see someone in chat needs to breathe fresh air. I just told them what to do. Yeah, I'll have some more water, Anna. Actually, I don't. I used to drink coffee. And then I stopped because I was having panic attacks. Went on to tea, stopped drinking tea, and now I just drink water. And they're on alert. She is. I actually had a cup of coffee a couple of weeks back, and it made me dizzy. I thought I was going to pass out after drinking it. I won't touch coffee again. So I drink plenty of water. Sometimes flavoured, sometimes not. I know you love your coffee. No, coffee doesn't agree with me. And don't get me wrong, I used to drink a lot of coffee. I used to go, I must have maybe 6 to 8 cups a day. I just can't drink it anymore. Hobby drinks tea though. He loves his tea. His tea and his bickies. I don't like biscuits either though. Yeah. So what tea do you drink, Emma? What brand? Or you just have any? I think Lisa actually went out to get some fresh air. That's good. PG Tips is my favourite tea bag. Do they still do the little cards in the PG Tips? I remember back in the day, they used to get they're like little cards with the monkeys on. That is PG Tips, isn't it? I'm sure of it. Bear? I don't remember a bear, but I remember the cards that you used to get. The, they used to be in the box. You used to get little cards. Back had McDonald's delivered. What did you get, Sam? Yeah, it came with a bear years ago. I don't remember that. That must have been after my time because I remember you used to get little cards in the box. And we used to collect all the different cards. No, I'm going back in the 70s and maybe 80s. Sausage McMuffin with a tomato. That sounds really nice. I know what it says, but I'm saying tomato. Hi, Mark. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I don't believe in that. That word doesn't exist. It does exist, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Yeah, I like making Japanese dishes, and you always have that boiled egg in there. And maybe no holiday for your lads, huh? Food and footy. It is. Oh, okay. I spent over $15, so I got a free sandwich. Okay. Promotions throughout this period, especially during mid 2010s, the company offered free mini monkeys packaged with tea bags. Ah, I didn't know that. I know they used to have cards in because I used to collect them. It was like the Robinson's Jam. You used to get a badge. I'm not going to say what because I'll get in trouble for saying it. But it used to be a teddy bear of sorts. But that was back in the 70s when we were allowed to say things like that. We're saying that the companies don't give you free promotions for anything these days. It's the same delivery service as Deliveroo called DoorDash. I know what DoorDash is. I don't use Deliveroo. I do not use Uber Eats. I do not use a delivery service. I don't have takeouts. Only half time PJT time yet. Oh, who's playing? Arsenal. Was it Everton? I don't know. I know those two teams were in the mix somewhere in Skeg Vegas is live early this morning. Villa versus who are the Clarets? You're talking to a woman. I knew Villa is, but who are the Clarets? Oh, here it's really good. Yeah, I don't use fast food. I'd rather make my own. Yeah, you used to get stuff in the cereal boxes. Burnley. I don't even know who Burnley are. Is that the Premier League or the what is it called? Division One? I don't know. I can't remember even the divisions. All I know is Premier League. Yep, Premier League. Oh, okay. I miss the old toy and the cereals. Yeah, I used to, and it used to make them sell more. Like I haven't had a cereal for I don't know how long. So where are Burnley in the in the Premier League then? Ah, okay. Burnley at the bottom, just above Wolves going down. Ah, okay. See, I know who Wolves are. So pretty much Aston Villa's playing idiots. Do you guys have fruity pebbles? Nope. We do not. I don't know about the UK, but we don't have fruity pebbles. I do know what you. We don't even have Lucky Charms. Burnley are one of the oldest clubs, established 1888. I thought Man United was older than that. Obviously, they were called something that what were they called? Stanley Street before that. I'm not 100% sure. But I thought Man United was established under another name before that. I could be wrong. That's my favourite cereal, even at 53. Lucky Charms are super sweet. I wouldn't like them then. Oldest club was Notts County. Oh, okay. Mr. Chop Poopy, or whatever your name is, you say it. I ain't saying it. Thank you for coming in, by the way. Here we have too much choice, honestly. Really, really sweet. Yeah, I don't like sweet. I like savory stuff. If I had cereals when I was younger, I mean, I don't even have breakfast these days. It was either use the shredded wheat or Weetabix. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in, King Paul. Martin George just deleted him. Fair enough. I wouldn't eat Lucky Charms more ease than the 90s Manchester rave. Oh, okay. Thank you, Anna. And thank you, George, by the way. Did I not see George in chat? I'm sorry if I didn't see you in chat, George. No, I feel rude. No worries, guardian angels around. Then most certainly is free call. Being diabetic, I don't eat cereal often. Diabetic type 1 or type 2, Sam? Sugar puffs. Wasn't that with the honey monster, whatever he was called? I've hit the light, didn't want to smash it and break it. Type 2. So you're the same as Mario. He's type 2. Yep, the honey monster. I used to laugh at the honey monster. Looking back at it now, I think, geez, he was quite scary if you were watching, if you were little. Do you even get them now? I've never seen them over here. I mean, we have cereal, but we have basic cereal. I mean, we have what? Cornflakes, bran flakes, crunchy nut flakes, shredded wheat, shreddies, ready bread, porridge. You're welcome, Fico. As I said, it wasn't meant to be permanent. Snaggle can have hers back too. Yeah, you can still get them. That's interesting. I've never seen them over here. But saying that, I don't look at a lot of cereals. I miss the apple pies the way that you guys get. Hey, McDonald's bake. They bake them over here too. They don't do them like they used to do them. They used to fry them, didn't they? They bake them now. I like strawberry. I mean, shredded wheat. They do strawberry shredded wheat. Okay, it's fine. Just want to support and be there. Be there. Free court. You're always welcome. As I said, it was just sorting things out. It was nothing to do with moderators. None of you were bad. Only cereal I eat is porridge. Yeah, I do that for Mario, but sometimes I put fruit in it. They fried them in England, apparently. Okay, I can't say that. Whoever's had apple pie in McDonald's in the UK, do they still fry them? I know they bake them here. Oh, you meant shredded wheat tastes like straw. Yeah, I get what you mean now. They can do. UK fries everything. Okay. Well, I know our McDonald's, they bake their apple pies because Hobby likes them. But they did used to fry them because I remember him having them fried and then they started baking them. You haven't? Okay. You won't eat that poison, so I haven't been in 20. Last time I went to McD's, I did it for a challenge and it was cheeseburgers. I can't even remember how many cheeseburgers it was. And it was like eating bricks. I'd never do that again. They're good, not overly sweet. I mean, if I'm having something out, and it'd be very, very occasionally, it'd be Burger King. And I haven't had one of them in over 2 years. I haven't been to Mackie D's in 20 years. I don't eat people or poison. You don't eat people. I should hope you don't eat people. Starter, main, dessert. What is everyone's favourite part of a meal? I don't have a starter. I don't have a dessert. I eat a main. I don't like sweet things, so I don't eat dessert. And if I have a starter, I can't eat a main meal. The main course, yeah. I just eat a main course. Okay. Human DNA found in. Seriously. Yuck. That is gross. As I said, I don't like McD's anyway. I certainly won't go in after that. Dessert me sweet tooth. Cheese board is always a treat. I prefer savory. Yeah, I like a cheese board. I actually bought a cheese board in secondhand shop, thrift shop to the Americans, charity shop, secondhand shop. Um, Absolutely brand new, and I'm keeping it. It's still in its wrapper and everything for Christmas because I'm going to do a charcuterie board to show you at Christmas. I like McDonald's every now and again. Yeah, if you like it, you like it. Only cheese I eat is cheddar. Well, I shouldn't eat cheese because I'm lactose intolerant. But yeah, I will eat a cheese even if I get a bad stomach. And I know I'm going to get a bad stomach before eating it. No stinky foot cheese, camembert. Not camembert, Stilton, blue Stilton. Stilton's nice though. I make my own burgers, ground beet mince, 20% less fat, one egg, salt, pepper, mix to a rolling ball, flatten, grill, both sides. Yeah, I make my own burgers, but I don't want egg in mine. Blech. I know some people do though for a binder, but you don't need to. I don't you know. We call second-hand shops all the ones you said, Martine. We also call the thrift shops. Yeah, that's why I said some people call it thrift shops, some call it charity shops, some call it second-hand shop. I was trying to cover all my bases because I know in America a lot of people call them thrift stores, and I know most my audience come from America and Britain. So Yeah, but you don't need to use an egg as a binder. You can, but you don't have to use an egg as a binder. I've never used an egg as a binder. But suppose it depends on whether you. Yeah, I don't like eggs. No. What's everyone having for their dinner? Anything nice? I mean, is people still having a Sunday roast in weather like this? Not sure yet. Okay. I made them without for X who couldn't eat it. Yeah, like everyone has their own way of doing that. I mean, you don't need a binder, but some people will use a binder. I get that. Like everyone does it different, but I've never used an egg in a binder for my beef burgers. I'm having a porterhouse steak. Sounds lovely. What am I having? Sandwiches, tuna. It's too hot for hot meals. I'm on a tatty ash. Okay, is it a dry tater ash or is it a wet tater ash? When I mean wet, as in like a stew tater ash or the frying way of doing tater ash? Because there's two ways of doing potato ash as well. Or am I thinking of corned beef ash? I'm thinking of corned beef ash, aren't I? You don't like corned beef? Why not? Is it the texture? Ah, so I was right. I had some corned beef left over from making pasties. So making a hash was leftovers. Okay. Yeah, it's very expensive. I remember when I brought my kids up on that, and we used to get it for like 90p a tin. It's nearly £5. What? Or should I say €5? I don't know how much it is over there in England, but it's nearly €5 over there. No, it's definitely not as cheap as it used to be. Having an early dinner with my mum. It's her favourite steakhouse. That's nice. Wish your mum happy Mother's Day. £2.50 near me. Hi, Pen. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm on until 4. Paul's doing the live later. I'm not sure if he changed the time. Paul, what time are you going live? I most certainly am, Mark. I definitely am in air. 3 something for 10. 3 for 9. Yeah, well, we can get it for like maybe $2.50 in a packet for slices. But like, if you want a proper tin of corned beef, nah, you're not getting change from €5. That's it for football after 4. You're welcome, Sam. So hopefully people in chat will go over to Paul's after I've finished. Farm Foods have 2 tins for £4 at the moment. Well, that is a bargain. Everyone, run to Farm Foods. I already paid for the meal. It's gotten crazy here. Ouch. I suppose everybody's taking their mums out though, aren't they? Well, a tin in town, 3 to 4.50. But local cheap shop is 2.50. Well, if you're in the UK and you've got a Farm Foods, run to Farm Foods. Apparently you can get 2 for £4, which is cheap. But it's very expensive over here. And there's only one shop. We used to get it in Lidl's, and Lidl stopped selling it. Now I have to go into Super Value in Mitchelstown, and they're the only place that you can buy tins of corned beef. If they don't sell it anymore, I am verbally up the creek. 2 steaks, 2 steak potatoes, and French onions. How much? Youch. Blimey. I use herons. It's pretty much only in the north. I'm near Preston. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That is a pretty penny for a meal. Your mum is definitely worth that. I hope they're big steaks now for that, like, and cooked medium rare or rare, depending on which way you like it. Yep, you only have one. That is true. And Mark said, cool, depend. You're welcome, Sam. You've been with the channels pretty much since I started. You deserve it. In fact, I think you were one of my first subscribers. Outside of YouTubers, you were one of my first subscribers to the channel. My mom likes medium well. Okay. I like medium rare. Yeah, I like my medium rare. I think after that, it's burnt. Although you can ask for well done. You might as well be asking for a rubber tire by then. My brother and daughter live near Waterford and a cousin in Cork. Oh, nice to know. Well, we're not far from Cork. I say I'm in Cork because Cork is a huge place. People think it's tiny, but it's actually a huge place. Cork City, the town centre, probably won't be as big as some of your cities, but like it's big enough. But we live in the Cork area. Medium rare for me, but I used to have it well done, but buggered. Yeah. I was, Martine. I like just letting you know. Exactly. So you deserve to be a mod. As I said, you were one of my first subscribers. I don't forget. Yeah, I think when you have a good steak, if you cook it well done, you might as well be eating a tire robot and you might as well throw your money down the drain because it's not going to taste nice. All right, for me, I'm not a City fan. Living sticks and happy too. Yeah, I'm a Man United fan, but that's because I originally came from Manchester or Greater Manchester area. You in the countryside, Martin. You could say that. I'm in a village, a small village, but we have plenty of countryside around us. But it is a small village. It is pretty cool because, like, I've had parcels that I don't know how it go over in everywhere else, but I've had parcels left on my doorstep and they'll be there all day and nobody will touch it. My mum doesn't know I got the meals. She likes to eat at home, but didn't know the place. She likes actually has a delivery service they use. Ah, okay. It's nice you treat your mum. I don't have to treat a mum because I don't have one. She'd be delighted, Sam. Seriously. When kids treat their parents on that special day, they never forget it. At least I don't. But I'd say that's true for all parents. My mum is 72. We need to enjoy what time we get. That is also true. You only have one mum, so spoil mine when I see her. Yeah, that's the thing though. I've been unlucky in that regards. I used to get jealous when I saw kids with their mum and dad. It doesn't bother me now, but it used to when I was a kid. Mummy's wow, 97. That's a bloody good age. And many more. No, you haven't, Sam. And that's because she looks after herself. Put the effort in and you get rewarded. We lost dad 9 years ago at 88. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mark. Well, Mark, yes, many more indeed. Exactly. I know Father's Day is coming up in June. Is it the same for America? Do they have a Father's Day? Do you have a Father's Day? Obviously, you'll have a Father's Day. What flavor am I vaping? Um, Passion fruit. But I also have lemonade and lime. Thank you, Sam. I'll look at it after we're finished. My gran was 105 when she went. Had only ever left the Isle of Skye once when Dad got wed. She was in her 60s then. Blimey. 105. That's a great age. People are living longer now, though. Especially if you take care of yourself when you're middle-aged. Because you have to undo all the damage you did when you were a kid through eating crap. When I mean a kid, I mean from like 16 onwards when you've got control over what you eat. Unless your parents give you junk all the time. So that's different. Like lately, I've been on, I'm not saying a diet because I'm not on a diet, but lately, for my lunch, might sound weird, for my lunch, I've boiled cabbage. I bought a cabbage every day, every week this week, every week for the last month, should I say. And I'll have boiled cabbage for my lunch and I'll drink cabbage juice. And then I'll have a small dinner. Mine was 98 when she passed, and another was in her. Well, sadly, my mum died before I was born. Thanks for reminding me about chicken when you asked what's everyone having for dinner. Time's going fast today. It is. I actually picked a roast up. We're having it tomorrow. I picked a roast beef up. You'll see it in a video. I'll do it in a video. Because I actually got it pretty cheap, to be fair. For how big it is. I mean, it's not huge, but it's big enough. You get for maybe 5 meals out of it. I was 12 and my mum's mum passed of cancer at 86. She was alive a while. Sorry to hear that. I had 3 grandmas, 1 step grandma and 2 biological. Lucky. I remember my grandma on my dad's side. I don't know how old she was. She died Christmas Day in 1980, and granddad died 2 weeks later in 81. But I was very young then. Weekend always goes fast, weekdays don't. As at work. Monday can be a bit of a drag, but after that. And it depends on the weather as well. I think summer, when, especially if it's a nice, beautiful day, the day goes fast anyway. But if it's a miserable day, then it goes slow. I think it's because of the mood you're in. I hate winter because I always feel like I just want to curl up and sleep like a bear and pretend winter's not here. But summer I love. But I think a lot of people feel that way. But at least we have some summer. Thought we weren't ever getting any. Because it was quite cold up until the last couple of weeks. We had a couple of good days last week. And so far we've had a couple of good days this week. Yesterday was a nice day. It wasn't hot, but it was nice. And today is really nice. I have my window wide open. Why not, Martin? Put the fireplace on, play some piano, window sorted. We used to have a fireplace, actually. We don't have one now. Obviously, we moved then. But we used to have a coal fire, and it was absolutely glorious in winter. We put the firelighters in, bits of paper, a bit of kindling, coal on top of that. Once coal starts getting red, a couple of briquettes, and we'd be toasty. Lol had to do the phone charging dash upstairs 3%. Oops. I'd love a fireplace. It was glorious. We don't have one in this house, if you call it house. We don't have one. We used to have one when we lived in the house when we lived in Lawyer. But that was years ago now. Think what, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, about 8 years ago. Time really does fly. It only feels like we've lived here 5 minutes. Do people use laptops? I mean, you can buy fake ones, but no, I want the real deal. Yeah, the fake ones are boring. Once you've had a proper real fireplace, nah. A proper fire takes beat. It does. It does, because we used to have one in the front room or lounge, whatever you want to call it, and then we had one in the kitchen, and the one in the kitchen used to have a back thing to open so that it'd heat your water up in the boiler. So we used to put slack on that, which is like broken up bits of coal and stuff, and we put that on top of the coal, and you'd only have to put like a couple of shovels on that, and it'd last the whole day, and your water and your radiators would be absolutely boiling. I loved having proper fireplace. As a kid, it was one of my chores to earn pocket money to clean and light it of a morning. Yeah, my folks had one, never had one as an adult. I could have had one here, but wanted the space instead. Yeah. I mean, most houses now built in Ireland are built without one because of the green. But like, I prefer an open fire. But we're saying if you have a laptop, I bought this. It's my mouse. And my mouse mat. Well, I got my mouse for €6. I got that in Deals Poundland. And I got my mouse mat from Temu for €2. It is. And I actually got that one, the mouse mat from Temu. And it actually came before time. I think it was a week. I got it within a week. Do you like real mouses? Yeah? What's wrong with them? I mean, as long as they're, I mean, in a cage. I mean, I won't like it running around the freaking house, but like, it was in a cage and you looked after it and you petted it like you did with a gerbil or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like mice. I like most animals. I think there's only one I don't like. But I think that's universal. Nobody likes that animal. I don't. I used to have a cat. Yeah, no, 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 no. That was the animal I was. No, 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 no. Definitely not. Nope, nope, nope. That was the animal I was saying. No, 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 no. Don't like rats. That's the only animal I don't like. But yeah, we used to have a cat. We had a cat. He died during the pandemic. And no, I haven't got one since. I mean, we've always had pets. We had a Jack Russell when I was younger. We've had a Pekingese. Jack Russell was called Rex. Pekingese called Nigel. Dog called Bugsy, which was a mongrel. We had a dog that was given to us by our next door neighbour because they were moving back to Germany. She was called Lily. She died after we had a house fire. And then we had Socks, Bugsy, Gizmo, Garfield as cats. No, 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 no. Do not like rats. But yeah, the last cat we had died during the pandemic. And some of them went out and just never came back. Bugsy was a house cat though. Some of the cats were wild cats that I trained. Yeah, I still miss him. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, sadly, that's what cats do, unless you have it trained as a house cat. Garfield used to be funny though, because he used to go. We used to have a litter tray for the cat and for Garfield, and he used to use it, but then he started watching Mario, and then he'd follow me into the bathroom, and he wouldn't go out until you finished in the bathroom, and he copied. So he'd go on the toilet and he'd wait for us. He'd meow to us to flush the toilet before he'd get off it. So I started putting butter on feet before they go, and they always come back. That is a brilliant idea. Our Jack, as in Jack Russell, was a ratter because we live in family quarters on the edge of countryside near a farm. 8 rats. Yeah, he was a smart cat. It was funny. All you'd hear him was meowing in the bathroom, telling us that he needs to flush the toilet so we could get off it. And he'd wait until we had flushed the toilet and then he'd get off it. But he was a house cat. And before anyone says, yes, he used to eat lasagna. Not a lot of it, because I wouldn't let him have a lot of it, but he'd eat lasagna. Yeah, I was thinking that. That's why I said that's smart. They can smell this. Yeah. That's actually a really smart idea. But yeah, he passed away. So yeah. I've never had a cat. Dogs, a rabbit, guinea pigs, and a fish. Mum had a fish. My foster mother, she had a fish called Fred. Me and my sister had not guinea pigs, they were hamsters. Me and my sister had hamsters. They didn't last long. They chewed each other. Then she had tropical fish. They didn't last long either because she put the wrong fish with the wrong fish and they ate each other until we only had a couple left. And then she figured out which fish was supposed to go with each fish. I've had a hedgehog. Ah, cute. But yeah, you have to be very careful when you have tropical fish because some of them do eat each other. Obviously, it's nature. You don't put them together. You'll have half the tank empty. Cute little smelly things. Okay. I suppose they would be though, because aren't they picking up all the dirt on their spines? I'd be frightened of picking one of them up. I love a dog, but honestly, being in a townhouse with no backyard, I don't think it would be fair to the dog. No, I get what you mean. Especially, yeah, never touched it. Yeah, especially if you're out all day and everything, dog's gonna be bored. I mean, we probably have another cat. We just haven't. Yeah. Thank you, Sam. But we would have another cat, just not yet. Sam said it better than Nightbot. I actually forgot it was on Nightbot. And yeah, I don't remember to say it myself. I know I don't. And it's you're supposed to say what is it now after videos? Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hype after the video because you have to hype the videos now. But you can only do it on mobile. You can't do it on a laptop. And that is whether it's a video or a live. You have to do it. If it's a live, you have to do it after and only on mobile. I speak godly, lol. I was brought up with dogs. English bulldog called Spot, as in Spot over his right. Okay, I got Jack from Farmer. Later had a few dogs. My last was Nero, a Japanese Akita. They're huge though, aren't they? Them ones. Yeah, at least my Nightbot was not naughty at one time though. Hey, Snaggle, welcome in. Because I remember when I first used Nightbot, because I hadn't got a clue, I put my Nightbot in, and every time Nightbot, anyone said anything, Nightbot was like, "Nope, you're timed out." Who's shouting or singing? Oh, that's probably Mario. I don't hear him. If he's shouting, he's probably football. Thank you, King Paul. It's actually a couple of years old now. And Mr. Commented. I've had videos of yours and Paul's. Not sure how it works. I don't think we know how it works, but that's what they're doing now. Nero's 13 stone, a big curly tail, and will probably lick you to death. Lol. Big teddy bear. Yeah, I've actually seen them. I wasn't sure if it was singing or shouting. Well, he does sing and he does shout, so it could have been either one of them. I say it's football, so he's probably shouting. He probably doesn't know that you can hear him. I don't hear him. I think it's related to lives and how much you chat in the live chat. Oh, okay. Thank you, Snaggle. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I just know that you're supposed to say it. Go on, Mario. Sing as much as you like. He's actually a good singer. He just does it sometimes inappropriate. We'd be on the bus and he'd be singing on the bus. And I'm like, shh, everybody looking at us. I got dog to keep missus and kids safe whilst I was on overseas on tour duty, retired at 40. Yeah. All comments count, therefore. Does he ever come on streams with you? He doesn't, Sam. I won't put him on. I wouldn't do that to him. Oh, that's cute though. You both have a good laugh. We do. But I wouldn't. He is on one of my videos, Sam. If you look at one back past in my videos, the car ones that I've done, the 2 car ones, he is on them. So you have seen him. But I like to keep that side private unless he says he wants to be in it, which is probably more times out when we're out, then he go on it. But like otherwise he doesn't really feel comfortable. So I won't put him in that position. If he doesn't feel comfortable, I'm not going to show him. But he has been in a couple of the car videos I did. They're Kildare races, I think they're called, or something, vintage cars. Kildare vintage cars. You look for them videos, you will see him on them videos. That's what it's about, having laugh, being goofy together. Love laughter. Yeah, he always keeps me on my toes. I would be lost without him, to be fair. He's my soulmate. I love him to bits. And he knows that. But that's why you don't see my children either. Because I won't put them on. Unless they say they want to be on, I won't put them on. I respect their privacy. Thank you, Mark. So we've been together 36 years. So, yeah. It is. He does support me in this. Don't get me wrong. He does fully support me in this. In fact, the very first video he was in, he actually introduced himself as Mario, and I didn't even know he was going to do it. And I just started laughing. My mum would walk past my computer and see the computer was on. Would ask, your camera not on, is it? Yeah. But we call him Mario at home. That was his nickname. But he introduced himself on camera as Mario. So I just started laughing because I was in shock that he actually did it. But I can get why people are like, he's never stopped me doing lives. He's never stopped me doing my videos. He'll actually say, "Are you doing a video today?" And I'll say, "Yeah," or whatever. And if I'm doing a live, okay. But like, if he wants to be in them, that's up to him. I wouldn't pressure him into it. But he does support me 100%. Yeah. And to be fair, I don't want people picking on him. You know how the internet is. He doesn't really understand why people could be nasty or whatever. Thank you, Anna. Yeah. So I wouldn't put him in that position. I'd feel horrible if I put him in that position. Hi, George. Welcome in. You do snaggle, and he's really sensitive. So if anyone said anything, I mean, I get upset sometimes with what people say about me. He'd be 10 times worse. I wouldn't put him through it. Hi, Julie. Welcome in. So, yeah, that is one big thing. I've asked my kids, one of my videos, I have my two girls in the background. You can actually see one of their feet in one of them in that video. And they were happy to do it. And they actually filmed it, but they didn't want to be in it. And before, they wouldn't even let me say their names. Now they're comfortable with me saying their names if I want to. But I had to wait until they came to me and said, yeah, Mum, it's okay if you say our names. We don't care. I'm grand, Julie. Hope you are too. But I am big on that. If people want their privacy, fine by me. I understand where they're coming from. I choose to put myself out there. They don't choose to put themselves out there. And they don't want me to put a camera in their faces. I wouldn't do. I think you have to be comfortable with. That's why I'm kind of nervous of doing one outside, because especially if you're on a phone, I've seen people on the internet, and some people go mad just because you're filming something and they're not even in the view shot, and they go ballistic. And I'm thinking, that's kind of put me off doing it. I really do want to do it. I'm nervous, and I've got to get over that nervousness, and I've got to do it. But when I was doing the one that I did in the shops, I made sure nobody was in that shot. And if there was any children, they were blurred out, especially when I did the vintage cars, because there were a lot of children in that. So I blurred every single child out of that video. There's a place you are cooking in your kitchen. You mean the background? The background's just a wallpaper. Thank you, King Paul. I was nervous when I started. I got encouragement off Lou and Chris, and if anyone remembers, Paparoni. I got encouraged them. I did my first live, and I was on my own, and that kind of put me off putting my face on camera. My own fault, because it was too early. But I'm more comfortable with it now. Yeah, it can cause argument, even a fight. People don't like being recorded. Best bet asking shot first thing in the morning, can you record while it's empty? Yeah. You remember him, Banner? Yeah. He encouraged me. He used to email me, and we used to talk. Yeah. So he did. He encouraged me. The tile place you cook. It's my kitchen. It's kitchen, living. It's an open plan, so it's kitchen and living room together. So my kitchen is quite small. I do most of my cooking on my kitchen table. I won't be being honest. Most of my prep and stuff is done on my kitchen table because I don't have the counter space. Thank you for coming in, Matt. Take care. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Did I read your last comment? Just wait a minute, Julie. Oh, nice. You'll have to put it up on a short, Julie, when you get it. Yeah, he doesn't have any videos there anymore, Anna. I swear football's fixed. Why? Did you lose again, Rusty? Hope he's okay. The last time I talked to him, he was, Anna. I might start vlogging for fun. Do, Sam. You never know, like. You'll either love it or you'll hate it. Bloody Villa couldn't even burn. Oh, dear. There we go, Rusty. Oh, dear. Nice one, Julie. I'd like to see it. Like, I know when I left when I left within an hour or so of that video, I was like, what am I doing? You know you like doing this. What are you doing? And even when I was sick, it was like, I want to do a video. I want to do a video. I was physically incapable of doing one. But you get into a routine and it becomes a routine. Like, I love doing that. It's just I haven't put that much content out in the last few weeks because I'm doing content behind the scenes ready for June and the World Cup, and I can't put everything, like I can't cook other meals in between that because I'm busy doing the others. So that's why you're not getting as many videos, but you will have loads and loads of them to binge watch once everything's done. And then obviously it'll be back to normal routine after all these videos are done. Feel a bit nervous about doing my first live. Julie, don't be nervous. Seriously, you'll have a lot of people there to back you up. I'll be one of them. Got a dash. Great live. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you coming in, King Paul, and thank you for your lovely comments. Yuck, I just took an aspirin for my heart. It dissolved in my mouth. Ugh. Quick drink of water. There you go, Julie. Sam will join. Actually, I haven't got Julie's link on. Give me a second. There you go. There's Julie's link. I'm not even a moderator on my own channel. Lol. No one timed me out. I didn't even figure that. Oh dear. Next bet, Arsenal win. Okay, okay. Who's Arsenal playing? The cardiologist has me take one today. Yeah, I can understand that, Sam. I tried to time up, can't. Oh, okay. You're gone? Where am I gone? I'm timed out. Seriously. I'm not. I'm near. You had me going there, George. I didn't even realise that I was a mod. I wasn't a mod on my own channel. How can I not be a mod on my own channel? Like, seriously, I didn't even think of that. I only noticed because of the. Ah, I'll have to do it the other way because I can't do it any other way. Ah, gee, Sam. Trolling George. I didn't even realise I wasn't a mod. Oh well. I never thought about it, Sam, to be fair. I don't know if I've ever been a mod on my own channel. I don't normally look because I don't normally type in, so I wouldn't normally spot it. My week has been brilliant. My day has been fabulous talking to all these wonderful people in chat. How does it feel being a mod on your own channel, Martine? I have no idea. I think we should have another mod in chat. What does everyone think? Should we have another mod in chat? We're putting it to a vote. 1 for yes, 2 for no. We make another mod, so. Exactly what I was thinking, Rusty. There you go, Julie. We all have the same mind. Come on, type in Julie. I was going to time out of them put two. Lol. I don't think you can time out, Rusty. I tell both Paul and Michelle I don't even drink yet enjoy the channel. You don't have to drink. It's like you don't have to eat to enjoy like food to enjoy channels. I want to, but no, I can't. There's only one person that can do that, and that's my son. Where's Julie gone? There she is. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Julie. You've been here long enough. Exactly. They're great people. Like everybody I meet in my lives, or any people that come into my lives, I've never met any of you, but you're all part of the family. Thank you, Julie. But you're all part of my family. You'll have to make yourselves a name. You'll have to all come up with a family name that goes with the channel. Because I know people do that, but I don't have one. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Anna. I love all of you too. It's the way I do think about you. I've never met you in person, but I feel like I do know you in person. And you're all lovely people. None of you of the misfits. I'll have to do a poll on my community page after the live, and you can all come up with one, and we'll see. We could be the foodies gang. Thank you, Anna. Well, I'll put a poll up on my community page, and then you can. I know, George, and I love you too. Anyway, I know Paul's going to be doing. Yeah, we do need a good one. I'll put in on the community page, and you can put all your ideas in there, and we'll come up with one. I know Paul's going live about 4:30, so I'm going to go now. If all of you lovely, wonderful people go and join Paul in his live, I know you'll appreciate it. I think he's on Skeg Vegas one. Paul, are you still in chat? Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Anna. I think he's going live on the Skeg Vegas one. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, there we go. Skeg Vegas. I think he's going on about 4:30. If I'm right. Thank you, Rusty. So please go and join him. I'll be in chat as usual. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care. Love you all to bits. Thank you for joining me and being there and making a wonderful live. I will see you on the next one. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Snaggle. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, George. Thank you, Freako. And Snaggle. Thank you all. Be good, take care, and have a wonderful week. Until the next one, bye.